too close.
Totally didn't mean that, but I saved it, so it counts.
What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. We're here in Florida once again, Orlando Speed World. As you guys can see, we are counting down to the LZ Invitational. It's going to be a huge end of year competition, but it's a fun competition. I'm announcing, our team are helping run the event. It's going to be a wild week. We're keeping the cameras rolling. So let's get into it. Alright, boys and girls, we went to Orlando Speed World. We're doing a lot of the work on the setup of this event, so we had a lot of meetings, a lot of organizing, kind of boring stuff that we didn't want to show you on the video, but we've just arrived back to LZ's compound, and there's a ton of the boys here, crazy cars. Maybe not crazy to Americans, but to Europeans there's a lot of crazy stuff. Oh, by the way, check this out, brand new X5, so they didn't have our car ready for us in Orlando Airport, so they said, will you take this X5? And we're like, absolutely. We got it with 7 miles on it, so a nice little car for the next 7 days, but there is so much cool stuff here. Mike's Century chilling outside. This thing is just absolutely baller. And Jimmy finished the JZX 100. Look at this. Looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm not a big fan of silver cars, but this one absolutely works 100%. Absolutely love this thing. Jimmy's drift car is here. You guys will have seen this on his channel. He did the steel it inside like we did on the Verosa. Fully built inside and out. Looks the business. There he is.
Welcome.
I was just talking about your car.
Every 2 weeks we just gotta, you know,
join back up again and see the progress.
In different countries.
The strangest thing is that we could do 2 weeks apart and we still have 2 cars to show people of what happened in that time.
So bad, right?
We've got a problem. This thing looks good. The last time I saw it, it wasn't on 4 wheels. You did a little test. Did you do another test tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow I rented OSW, just a skid pad, just to do some testing, because I did a couple donuts in it today, and that's as far as I've gotten, so.
But it looks very nice.
Thank you.
But I was saying, this looks even nicer though.
The Chaser, how you like it?
If you told me on paper that you were just going to build a silver Chaser, I would have gone,
Doesn't make sense, does it?
But it looks really nice.
Just gotta own the silver.
I think it's sunshine as well, does a lot for silver.
Okay.
And
you probably feel at home, there's a Chaser and a right-hand drive V36 right in front of you.
Yeah, this on the other hand, not so much, although for the weather we've been having lately, this is not so much us. This kind of stuff is not so much us. But an E36 and the Chaser right down our street. So
I could see Wayne driving this thing, just like on the road.
This would be very Wayne spec, yeah. You would
just middle winter.
No plates, just I'm Wayne Curran, I don't need to worry about it.
No glasses, no coat.
Nothing. So you're ready for the show this weekend? You're not in as much panic as some people getting cars ready.
So, I mean, cars the car now at this point, so
it's more setup and stuff to figure out
what
now.
I'm stressed about is just not being comfortable in the car, that's all. So it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and we're gonna have fun. So
it'll be fine. It'll be fun. We're gonna go for a little wander inside, because there's a lot of cool cars inside, a lot of cool people here too. It's like a weird collection of everybody we met on our travels throughout the whole year. It all comes together for this event. So we're gonna go inside, check out some of the cars, do a little walkthrough. You guys love all these walkthroughs, so let's get to it. Do a wheelie. I definitely wanted to have a look at this thing because we never got this in Europe, which is really worrying to me because I think this would have sold really well in Europe. This is the 4Runner. This is James. This is a TRD model. I think this thing looks amazing. Like, it's very aggressive on the front. It's on the TRD off-road wheels. Got the roof rack. Like, why didn't we get any cool stuff like this in Europe? This is like a small SUV. It's not massive like this one. So yeah. Bit annoyed. Should we import one of these? These would be very cool as a daily, right? Like that TRD 4Runner. But other cool cars, they're just looking around the car park here. Some nice E36 here. Drift spec. Looking very nice. R33 GTST by the looks of things. JZX 90 just chilling over here. Duarte's truck, which I absolutely love. Check this thing out. I don't know whose this is. This is like super stanced. Like Volkswagen Mark III Golf with a Jetta front end by the looks of it. Absolutely decked on the floor. That is really cool. I don't know who owns this, but props. Not sure what it is or what it's trying to be, but that is very funky. What's a fink? Finks in general.
How do you write an Egan?
Oh.
On the spot.
And what, as a human being?
Tiana's taught car reviews. They're always a bit... She'll like this. She'll love this.
I quite like this.
This is
I
cool.
quite like it.
Sick.
Something we don't have a whole lot of. This thing is cool, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah.
Big fan.
It'll be two-tone soon.
Big fan of the. You're not going to two-tone it?
I will.
I think you got to hit with the two-tone.
Yeah.
It's the way to go. I love these things. I miss my one. Chaser and Mark II similar, I think, cool-wise.
So 90 Mark II all day. For 100 Chaser all day.
I think I'd go Mark II, then Chaser, then 90.
No, I'm saying 90 Mark II is fire.
Yeah.
But like, and then 100 Chaser. Fire.
Yeah.
Or if you've seen Stonebeck's
Yeah.
Mark II, that thing.
That's very nice. But this thing is, yeah. This looks so like mine.
I do like these.
I had those as well, but they lit up green and I couldn't stop them because I couldn't get a bulb to change the color, but it was a thing.
Well, green's cool.
Green was cool.
Look.
Gary Dunn, sell it back to me, please. Put it out there. So Adam's place is a hive of activity at the moment because everybody's getting their cars ready for the Invitational this weekend, and there's just stuff going off everywhere. So no one's a lot of time to talk to us, but I'm going to run through it very, very quickly through the whole building so you guys can see what's going on. So we got Sean Booth's S15. Love this car. This is one of my favorite cars here. This thing is just absolutely abused. 4B25 conversion in S15 looks fantastic, and like all the dents and dings along the doors tell a story. This car is driven hard. It is not a show pony, and there's not many S15s in the US, so this is really, really impressive that he bangs on it this much. Then we got Adam's FD car here. You guys can see it's just gone through a full, I would say, restoration or rebuild to make it look as pretty as possible for this weekend. Got a, not sure if it's an original Tommy McInerney Evo, you guys can let me know in the comments, but this is what he's going to do 4-wheel drive demos in at the event this weekend. Car looks really, really cool. It's got like a shifter, Alcantara dash. It's a cool little car. It's got a cage, all that good stuff. All of the wheels, you guys will know, are incredibly expensive. So from brand new Rays to Nismo LMGTs, look at these blue Vogue Racing wheels. A lot of very expensive wheels. Everything from BBS to Vogue to Work Emotion, all that good stuff. On the ground here we have all of the painted panels, I would imagine, for the Supra 4-rotor, which is over there. So I'm going to have a quick look at that. Hopefully they get that started for this weekend, because the NSX that they are giving away, I think either today or tomorrow, I'm not too sure, but this is their latest giveaway car. Very, very cool build, all cleaned up. This thing actually is gorgeous. Look at this. It's mint inside too. Really nice. CRX. This is the car that they're going to do time trials of the compound in. So as you guys can see, super stripped out, simple, steeled floor, BC Racing gold and black theme on the outside. Shout out to BC Racing. Little shifter, everything simplified on the inside. Really love this car, hoping to get to drive it sometime this week, because I've never driven a front wheel drive Honda, and to drive it at the compound would be really, really cool. You guys can see behind me S14, R33, Adam's green S15, which he'll be using this weekend, and his cream 180, which is out for the first time in a very long time. So Adam's actually going to be driving, I'm not mistaken, this, the 350Z, the 180, the green S15, and the FD car. So that's like 6-7 cars. You guys will have seen his E36 before. And this is the one everybody's waiting to see, which is the 4-rotor. Check that thing out. 4 rotors in a Supra. Mental. Absolutely mental. Quick update. We've had a meeting with the boys from Liberty Walk about my Supra. So now we got to make the call. Do we cut the car up? Remember, it's a 1 of 3 registered in Ireland. Cut the car up like this and do a full Liberty Walk wide body air suspension and custom forged 3-piece Strom wheels, or do we leave it alone and sell the car and buy something else? So I've got to make that decision very soon. The guys from Liberty Walk want to do an awesome project on it. I'm making that decision. Hopefully you guys in the comments can make up my mind, because it's fine and dandy saying you want to cut up a car that's 90,000 euro or more, but doing it is another level. So I'm nervous about it, but maybe it's going to be the car that you guys want to see on the channel. Let me know in the comments. So also taking part this weekend is TJ Hunt. This is his 350Z pro car. And I actually haven't seen this car move yet, but I've seen it here before, so I'm looking forward to seeing that and hearing that on track as well. It's quite a cool car. Maybe a little bit of inspiration for our 350Z. It's got an FDF block kit on it. This has got a Rocket Bunny kit on it. Looks quite cool. I like it. Do you like it?
It's a good car. Yeah.
It's getting there.
It's a solid there.
Sam it?
Hi, what's up? Sorry, didn't mean to walk in on your video.
No, it's all good.
I think it makes like 500. So it's not like crazy by any means, but then I'm chucking a sequential in it because very Irish thing to do.
That is a very Irish thing to do.
But then stock diff.
I spent 15 grand on my car. 14 of it was the sequential.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty cool though.
It is cool. I like this thing.
And this is his first ever drift car, and he's had like this was his first ever drift car, and then he like evolved into this, and then realized it was too much and stepped back.
Yeah,
which is good. Which I like. I
I think we're all.
That's what a lot of people should do.
We're doing that as well. We're stepping back a little because some of the stuff is just so expensive.
Yeah, well, I did a long time ago. I drift my stock Z's.
Yeah,
perfect.
Boys are here.
Hello. What's up, world?
Where there's like a very slow high five process. I like it. I like it. We have to speed that up.
Yeah, you might.
This place is a bit like a car wonderland. You just kind of walk around. It's like, I don't know, like in a museum or something, where you just sit and appreciate all of these different builds. So it's like some of this stuff is just mind blowing as always. But you kind of see car moved after a little while. Hello, Sean.
How you doing?
I'm good. I was over admiring your car.
Thank you.
You have a very Irish spec car.
I like that.
But it started as a nice car, and you wanted to beat everybody at drifting, and it turns into a rough car, but because of its character, it's better than a clean car.
I like that.
That's what we've done. So this thing over here, love the car. Stevie's here.
Steve's here. Made it here safely in one piece.
I don't know how safe you're going to be on this thing now.
Why not? This thing's cool.
So Adam said no one was to test the cars in the compound. That has gone out the window pretty quickly. Jimmy Oakes and I think it's Marco driving Adam's car, and Grant are doing some runs in the paddock, so we're going to get on film for you guys. Just say that this is insane.
I was just like, I hate that I'm so used to this, but when you're not in the car, you realize how insane this is. We are at our friend's house drifting in his
professional cars.
Yeah,
I like
in the swamp. Like, it's insane.
Official.
It's insane. It's so
look how,
cool.
Look how normalized he is to it. Look, he's just like, whatevs.
It's the PTSD.
Probably a good idea to move the truck away from the danger zone. Jimmy, that was a little too close.
No, good.
You do what everyone says now. I meant it. That was fine.
No, I totally didn't mean that, but I saved it, so it counts.
Pretty soon, the inevitable happened.
On the line, Job.
Oh yeah, right there.
Turn that right
Your fault.
there. Not my fault. I don't touch
I think it's loud. Is this what you're driving?
Apparently.
That's like an aggressive pop and bang map.
I think it's out of gas or something. He's not happy about it. Probably just old gas. Sat for a while. It's TJ's car.
I drove this before. It's a good car.
Is it?
It's actually very easy to drive.
Good.
You'll enjoy
That's what I want.
it.
so good. Holy shit.
That is how you IS 300.
Yeah. It's so much better in my car.
That is amazing. What power is it?
It's 2JZ with like a turbo on it. I don't know, probably like mid 400s. It's got nitrous too though, so you know.
That's a lovely thing.
It's like beautiful.
It's a lovely thing.
Really good car.
Best of luck driving that.
Thanks.
I think you're gonna do well. It looks cool. Alright guys, we've been hanging out all day chatting with everybody, so I haven't filmed this in any sort of order, so I'm going to do a little whip around so you guys can see what's going on behind the scenes. But check out this thing. How cool is this IS 300? 2JZ powered. Marco has borrowed it for the Invitational. This is just absolutely gorgeous. Like, that's how you IS 300. Let me get my shot out of the way. In my opinion, this is how you IS 300. This thing looks absolutely unbelievable. Fluorescent wheels. Fan of that. 500 or 600 horsepower. Fan of that. And it looks good even at night. Gorgeous car. Love this thing. This is not the normal thing you see.
I guess not where you're from, but from here, yeah, this is normal.
we don't have nitrous tanks in our freezers.
Really? Okay.
Well, first of all, our freezers are tiny, but
Yeah.
I just opened it up. I was like, oh, you must be getting ice cream.
Yeah, I wish. I wish I had an ice cream instead.
All right, so Adam has decided that he's going to give me a little bit of a loaner car.
So these are your 3 options, okay? You got to you can pick one of them.
Pick one of these?
Yep, but you have to pick the right one. If you pick the wrong one,
I don't get it.
yep.
Well, I've driven this, and I've driven this, so I think this. You know what? I'm an Irish guy in America. I've got to drive a Mustang.
All right, we could go to a gas station, get you a nice little Ford hat.
Performance.
Hell yeah.
Love me some Ford.
What we got right here is the Spec 5 RTR, supercharged, ready to rip.
What kind of horses? What kind of ponies you got?
You know, at the flywheel, we got probably about 750 to the wheels. I don't know, you can look in the rearview mirror and look at the rubber to find out.
She's a little flyer.
Yeah.
This thing is cool. I love the color of this thing. It's you know, I always say it, it's the one color combo I wouldn't have picked if I was given any option, and it looks unbelievable.
Yeah, no, I agree. Definitely, some people thought it was crazy at first. The bronze could be a little bit more TE bronze. It's a little like poopy, but
yeah, and maybe more gold, I suppose, is probably the right word. I think it looks mean though.
Yeah, I like it. It's low key, but it's still like, I love the rear shot of this car. It looks so freaking cool. You look at it from this angle, it's like so wide and aggressive.
To be honest, I have to say, if Vaughn and the team did an amazing job on this, because the car looks pretty good as stock, but this kit, this corner view here is like, it looks almost supercar-esque for.
Yeah, it's like there's just enough going on between the thing and the thing, things and the things.
Like strange canards that you on paper wouldn't work, but they work really well with the whole aesthetic of the car.
Someone told me, like, they looked at my kit and they're like, yeah, we're gonna put it, it's gonna go up and down. And I'm like,
you're like, what are you doing? To be honest, if you describe this car to a person that had never seen it, it would probably sound like a mix mash of rubbish. But it looks fantastic. Thank you so much for letting me drive it. I've actually never driven, other than my own Pro Spec Mustang, I've never driven an RTR.
It's
street car.
It might have a little bit of vibration on the road. I tend to do burnouts every time I drive it, you know, when in Rome.
Oh, well, you know. We'll try our best not to follow in Adam's bad example and take it for a spin. Right, we're going to jump in this.
If you don't do a burnout, I'll be mad.
You heard it.
If there's,
you heard this.
No video of you doing a burnout in this thing.
He's a bad influence.
And like, first gear doesn't count.
Even worse.
Like it's gotta be at least second gear.
Second gear burnouts. Okay, we'll ease ourselves
Maybe
into it.
Maybe stay away from third because the stock clutch. I don't know how it might get mad.
Okay, we'll do the second gear burnout. We'll try it tomorrow when it's daytime. I'm not doing it in the night in the middle of Florida, in the middle of the jungle. It's like Mustangs in Jurassic Park out here. But I love this thing. I'm pumped. This is the one car I kind of would have looked at and said I can kind of get an idea of what this would be like and that would be like. But this, I have no idea.
We like to start the cars with the doors down so we can, you know, smell the smells of freedom.
Makes it real loud and stuff.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, so we don't piss off the neighbors in the morning.
We'll give that a go. She's very nice. It's very nice.
Well, that was your drive. I'll take it back now.
You know what, I'm just gonna hold on to it I don't think I got quite the feel of it there. So if I could have it for like a day or two, I probably could give you a proper review.
Look, you can...
How many miles have you on this? It's probably very little.
I think it's like 1,000, 1,600.
1,600 miles in this. I think it just needs a little bit more love. It needs a little bit more driving. And that's what we're gonna do. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it, buddy. Yep. We got ourselves a nice little rental for the next few days. All right, guys, this video has been a little bit all over the place because today has been a little bit all over the place. We're trying to organize a lot of stuff behind the scenes, like live stream and all that good stuff. But back home, when this video goes out live, tomorrow at 12 noon, so that's Friday, we are finishing shipping merch orders for Christmas. So if you want to get something last minute, now is the time to do it. We got full stock on everything. So if you want to get onto the driftgames.life website, grab yourself some merch, do it right away now, or it may not be there in time for Christmas, so you gotta wait till January. So you don't wanna do that. So if you wanna get a present for someone, if you wanna get a present for yourself, it's all available on the website. And we have gift cards as well. So even if you miss tomorrow's deadline, you can get a quick gift card if you miss it. But come on, you wanna grab something physical, do it by 12 noon tomorrow. So it's currently Wednesday night, and all these cards are gonna be at the track on Friday night. So everybody's working pretty late to get everything ready. As you can see, they're all working on Jimmy's car. Sean Booth's working on his car. Dimitri, how are you? And Samet's working on TJ Hunt's 350Z, which he's driving. And they're still trying to get the 4-rotor Supra ready for the weekend, so it is down to the wire. All right, guys, it's been a very long day. You can hear from my voice. Did a lot of work on the event. We'll take the Mustang back to the Airbnb, pick this up in the morning. I don't know if you guys can see me. Josh is here tomorrow evening, so the videos will be a lot better quality, but for now, get stuck with my ramblings. See you all right there. Good morning, guys. It's day 2 in Florida. We did a lot of planning yesterday, so we didn't film a whole lot. It was very sporadic, but woke up this morning, forgot I had this, and was in for a nice surprise. This thing in the daylight looks unbelievable. So, how to head back to the compound now for more madness. I actually don't know what's going on this week, but yeah, let's get on the road. Alright guys, that concludes our first video from the LZ Invitational. Sorry this video is so scattered, I had absolutely no idea. And God knows what's going to happen for the rest of the week. But it's going to be wild. We're going to have a lot of cameras on, of course, from everybody else and ourselves. And Josh lands in tonight, so we're going to get some high quality stuff for you guys from one of the biggest events of the year here in Florida at OSW this weekend. If you want to watch the live stream, you can get on Adam's YouTube, and if you're a private member on his YouTube page, you can watch the whole thing live. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm announcing the whole thing. I'm excited. You guys should be excited. It's the last big event of the year. It's not perfect weather in Florida, but it's a lot warmer than back home. We'll see you guys on the next one.